Hi, everyone. Welcome to Heal My Cosmos. I'm Jenny Lee, and I'm here to lead you through a guided meditation and energy healing process for specifically the Capricorn Full Moon on June 29th, 2026, as well as support you in moving through all of the rest of the potent astrology of that same day, June 29th. So the Capricorn full moon is full in itself and also full with other astrological aspects that are going to be really supportive to us and at the same time really need support in terms of us moving through them. So, specifically, Mercury retrograde in Cancer, right? The sign that opposes the Capricorn full moon, right? Because Capricorn is the polarity of Cancer. And so we are working with a lot of polarity energy, right? During the Capricorn full moon, the moon is the only planet in the sign of Capricorn. But with Cancer, we still have Jupiter in Cancer at the moment of the full moon, as well as the moment when Mercury retrograde in Cancer starts, right? So Jupiter's presence during both the Capricorn full moon and Mercury retrograde in Cancer starting has a lot of significance. It is heightening the energy for sure. And then later in the evening, really right before midnight on the 29th, at least here in Mountain Standard Time, that Jupiter will then move into the sign of Leo, the fire sign of Leo. So there's a big shift happening. There's many big shifts happening on this same day. And so this is just a support video. I do this for every full moon, but this one is layered because there's a lot happening on the same day of that full moon. We can definitely consider this a pivot into not only the summer, but also the rest of 2026. So with all of that said, get yourself as comfortable as possible. If you're able to do this video now, typically they run for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on all that comes through me. So just making yourself comfortable or tucking this video away for later, sharing this video with anyone you feel like is moving through really big stuff in their own soul growth journey that may need some support for that, because at this point, we all need some extra support energetically as well as emotionally. Cancer energy really putting us in touch with those emotions. This Mercury retrograde that is beginning really helping us unpack and understand what our emotions have been about, and then what our emotions have been about. And then the Capricorn full moon coming in clutch to really stabilize us and remind us that we get to choose whether or not we get lost in our emotions or if we can just feel them, acknowledge them, and kind of step out of them to be a human being and be useful to those around us, be useful to our tasks at hand, the things that we need to do. All of that is so important in these human bodies. And so this particular full moon is ruled by Saturn. Because it's the full moon in Capricorn, it is ruled by Saturn. And so Saturn connects us with our earthly responsibilities, our earthly duties, the things that we have to do in order to not only just survive in these human bodies, but also hopefully thrive in these human bodies, while we're also having this very spiritual, soulful experience and journey. So with all of that said, we will get started into